Hey everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. So, inspector generals are the top watchdogs, so to speak. When someone in government is accused of wrongdoing, it's their job to ferret out the details and determine if that person has violated any statutes or laws, and then they recommend appropriate action. But the inspector general for the Department of Homeland Security must see his job differently. He clearly must believe that it's his job to protect a Republican president, because that's exactly what he did for Donald Trump, as we're finding out. According to a report released this week, and this was based on multiple sources and records reviewed by a group known as the Project on Government Oversight, the DHS Inspector General, Joseph Cuffari, blocked investigations into several different matters that would have reflected poorly on Donald Trump when he was in office. One involved that infamous June attack on peaceful protesters and journalists in Lafayette Square. They were completely blindsided. They were attacked and hit with rubber bullets, tear gas, pepper balls, like I said, without warning. It completely came out of nowhere, and there's even video of journalists, foreign journalists, being physically assaulted by Trump's goons, just so it seemed Trump could go and have a photo op and hold a Bible upside down in front of a church. Cuffari refused to allow an investigation into how and why Secret Service agents took part in that unprovoked attack on American citizens, by the way, right? We're supposed to have the right to peacefully protest, to peacefully assemble, and people were just attacked when they were doing nothing wrong whatsoever, and there's video evidence of all of it. He also prevented a review of COVID-19 protocol as it related to Trump's public events and how it may have affected Secret Service members who obviously were greatly impacted by Trump's reckless decisions. All these events that he was holding all over the country, all these super spreader events with no masks and telling people that it was a Democratic hoax, that put Secret Service agents at risk. One government official who's involved in government oversight told the Project on Government Oversight, quote, "Any potential criticism of the administration or the White House likely was a factor in Cuffari's decisions and helped determine what work the agency would and would not be permitted to take on." Cuffari's office, of course, denies these allegations. They claim that they just don't have enough resources. So they decided that they would, quote, "have a higher impact elsewhere." Really? So they didn't feel or believe that it was important enough to try to determine who ordered American Secret Service members and American police officers to viciously and violently attack American citizens and journalists who were peacefully exercising their right to free speech and freedom of the press. And they didn't think that it was important to assess whether or not the president was placing the lives of Secret Service members at risk unnecessarily of a deadly virus. But here's the bombshell in all of this. Cuffari apparently had enough resources to investigate his own staff. His department and he spent $1.4 million in taxpayer money to hire a politically and very expensive law firm, which you may have heard of. They're very well connected. It's called WilmerHale. Part of WilmerHale's investigation involved complaints that Cuffari's staff had made to Congress and a council of inspectors general about him. So yes, you heard that right. His staff lodged complaints about him with Congress and an inspectors general oversight council. So he investigated them. But then Republicans incessantly bitch about government waste and the deep state. Are you kidding me? Can you imagine if you went to management at your company and you filed a complaint against your boss, and your boss then went and hired a law firm to investigate you? Unfortunately, this guy is still there. He's still involved in the DHS, in the Department of Homeland Security. I really hope Biden gets rid of this guy soon, and all these hangers-on from the Trump world need to go. They were put in these positions for a reason, because they lack morals and ethics. Otherwise, Trump wouldn't have been interested in them or attracted to them. And this guy is a perfect example of what happens when you have somebody at the top who's amoral and anything goes in their administration. I will keep you posted if I hear any more about this or this guy. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.